Aroldis Chapman, the Cuban Missile, didn't just throw baseballs, he launched rockets. 105 miles per hour, heaters that made batters blink and hope. He wasn't just feared, he was untouchable. But on March 19th, 2014, in a split second, everything shattered, and it wasn't just his face. It was silence, panic, the fall of a titan. Let's rewind. Born on February 28, 1988, in Holguin, Cuba, a country where dreams often die in shadows, Chapman had nothing but raw power. He grew up throwing rocks, coconuts, anything he could grip. Shoes, optional. Hunger, constant. But fire, always in his arm. He defected from Cuba in 2009, leaving behind family, fear, and familiarity for a shot at Major League Baseball. In 2010, the Cincinnati Reds saw it. Lightning in a bottle. They signed him for $30 million. By 2014, Chapman was a machine. Every pitch hit triple digits. Radar guns flashed 104.105.1 miles per hour, a world record. Commentators couldn't believe it. Batters couldn't touch it. He made the impossible look routine. Until that one night, March 19th, 2014, spring training game, Reds versus Royals, Goodyear, Arizona. Chapman was on the mound. Calm, dangerous. Salvador Perez stepped up to the plate. Third inning. Chapman wound up and released a 99-mile-per-hour fastball. Perez swung, and in 0.4 seconds, a 110-mile-per-hour line drive came screaming back. No time to move, no time to blink. Crack! The ball struck Chapman flush on the left side of his face, just above the eye. He crumpled to the mound instantly, limp, face down, motionless. The stadium went dead silent. His teammates sprinted to him. Trainers dropped their gear. Players covered their mouths. Some turned away. Others knelt, praying. Blood stained the dirt. A scene so surreal, no one could speak. He was rushed to the hospital in critical condition. Diagnosis: multiple facial fractures. Bones around the left eye shattered, nose broken, brain swelling feared. Emergency surgery. A titanium plate had to be inserted in his skull to stabilize the bone structure. Baseball stopped mattering. His life was on the line. For weeks, he couldn't even open his left eye fully. The pain was intense. Dizziness, blurred vision, migraines, a daily battle. Most said he'd never pitch again. Some feared he wouldn't even see again properly. But Chapman, he stayed quiet and trained. He rebuilt his strength, bit by bit, physically, mentally, emotionally. He watched replays of that pitch. He didn't flinch. He visualized his return. Every pitch, every batter, every breath. And then it happened. May 11th, 2014, just 53 days after the injury, Aroldis Chapman stepped back onto the mound. The crowd erupted. The hitter sat down on 3 pitches. First pitch, 100 miles per hour. He wasn't just back. He was blazing. He went on to become one of the most dominant closers in baseball again. Multiple All-Star appearances. A World Series ring with the Cubs in 2016. Dozens of batters frozen in fear. But behind every strikeout was a scar. Behind every save, a memory of pain. The Cuban Missile had been hit, but he didn't explode. He endured and kept firing. So next time you hear the pop of a fastball, remember the face that took one and the heart that never gave up. This isn't just baseball. This is the story of a man who stared down fear and threw it 100 miles per hour. If this story hit you hard, hit back. Like, share, subscribe. Not for views, but for voices like Chapman's that prove No matter how fast life hits you, you can always rise and throw harder.